Hey YouTube, so I'm going to take a break from my requests just to bring up an album I really love. I'd like to talk about this band called Y. Y's been around since probably early 2000s. It was formed by two brothers, Yoni Wolf and his brother Joseph Wolf? Joe Wolf? Is that his name? From the Oakland Bay area. Y, this album, it's that skin disease, alopecia. It was released on Anticon Records in 2008, and it's really cool. It's like kind of like this indie rock rap combination, like experimentally tinged indie rock, I guess. It's pretty weird. There's not a lot of bands that sound like this. I'd say like probably no bands sound like this. A lot of the early stuff's kind of annoying, and Yoni Wolf's kind of nasally, half-sung, half-rapped kind of voice. It takes a while to grow on you, but it's really endearing. And on this album, it's a pretty awesome album. Yoni's pretty much the highlight on here, I feel. Like the band's cool too. Like they have this cool, you know, keyboards and guitars and shit on here, but Yoni Wolf's kind of like nasally, kind of stream of consciousness. I don't know, it's got all these kind of weird licks, like it's very cryptic, it's very descriptive, it's very, you know, intellectual. Like he'll reference like weird underground movies and books and have like sexual references and stuff. It's just like reading like the diary of a person who just does like hallucinogenic drugs all the time. Like it's pretty interesting. It's called Y with a question mark. It's got pretty funny album art on it too. But if you're the kind of person who just likes, I don't know, oddball bands with like really like crazy lyrics and stuff, like it's very charming. I really like these guys. They're kind of like the indie rock band on Anticon Records. Anticon Records is this kind of like avant-garde rap record label that they do all this like psychedelic hip-hop and like boundary pushing things, push the envelopes on music and stuff. But this isn't like pretentious or anything like that. It's actually pretty fun, it's pretty earnest. It's very, like, once you get into the music and stuff and start listening to what this guy's saying, it's pretty cool. It's pretty deep stuff. Like this guy's had a few epiphanies in his life, you can tell by what he sings about and stuff like this. It's their third full-length album. They got big recently because they were touring with Silver Jews, and they mentioned Silver Jews, and they mentioned like all kinds of indie rock things and all kinds of like pop culture phenomenons and stuff like that. I don't know, it's pretty cool stuff. I really like Y. Their earlier stuff isn't as accessible and, you know, refined as this. This is probably, if you're gonna get into Y, I'd suggest you start with Alopecia. 2008 Anticon Records. Bye.